What's up YouTube? It's your girl Beautiful Diva, and tonight we are going to go over my moisturizing treatment for nighttime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a takedown on my style that I have for today. I just kind of had it pulled up and I allowed my shrinkage from I just shampooed. Today was my shampoo day. And the shrinkage that I had, you see how much shrinkage I actually had. My hair has grown actually quite a bit, but it shrank up quite a bit after the shampoo and conditioner. I put a nice amount of conditioner in there, but I'm going to do a tutorial on how I did this cute little style, and it was so fun and simple to do, and my hair was able to air dry and allow all of that moisture that I put in it from my wash day to penetrate my hair. And I was still able to go out in public. So I'll do a tutorial later on about that. But tonight is all about our night treatment and getting that hair moisturized today. So let's go ahead and get into that. Alrighty? Okay, so I've already started loosening my hair up out of the style that I was wearing. Take this headband off. So I'm just gonna massage my scalp and loosen the hair up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply some moisture. So I have a spray bottle, and I'm actually going to work in sections. Here, hold on. I'm going to section my hair off. So I'm just going to begin by just moisturizing my hair. Spray bottle. Now this is a mixture, and here I have water and aloe vera, pure aloe vera. I just went to like the health food store and picked up some. Now I'm moisturizing my hair with water today. However, if you are wearing a style that you don't want your hair to be wet from, then I would suggest you use something other than water. Something like maybe a sealant, oil, oils, and so forth to moisturize your hair if you don't want to get it wet. And I'll go into a little bit more into that, a little detail later. Okay, so I'm just kind of working the water through my hair, just a bit, just so that it's moisturized. So everybody can get a little drink. And the part that I spray on here now, I am not going to, I'm not soaking it either. It seems like I am, but I'm really not. Now I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna let it sit on my hair for just a few seconds while I prepare my sealant, okay? So for my sealant, because my hair is, as you can see, it's pretty thick and full. Well, it's not really thick. Actually, I take that back. It's not at all. But it just looks like it. But it's a lot fuller and thicker than it used to be. So I'm really happy about that. So I've gained thickness by going natural. Because I used to have really thin, fine hair. But since I've gone natural, my hair has now thickened up. The natural texture of my hair has really come through. So I'm still learning, adjusting to that thickness in my hair that I didn't have prior. So that's a bonus for me. What I like to use for moisturizing my hair. Now, when you have thicker hair, any kind of hair in like 4B, C, A, any type of hair in the 4s, you probably want a thicker sealant. So, reason being is, if you're just going to put a really light oil on top of your hair, maybe you're going to use an almond oil, or you're going to use maybe some castor oil. Castor oil is kind of thick, so if you're going to use that, I mean, that's pretty thick. So that's more on the thicker line. But if you have a more finer hair and you don't want your hair to looking really nasty and weighed down and kind of dirty and gross, then you're going to go with a stick with maybe like olive oils, grapeseed oils, really, really light oils that the hair can absorb it and seal in the moisture, but it's not going to really weigh your hair down. That's if you're going to go with a straight style, you want to use a light oil to moisturize your hair in the evening. Always, of course, starting with the ends of your hair. Making sure that moisture is on the ends of your hair and working your way up. Just working your way up the hair strand to moisturize that hair and spread it out evenly. Then style your hair however you usually would do at nighttime. Now, if your hair is like mine, my hair is a little thicker. And I like to use, sometimes I mix it up, sometimes I whip it, but I love to use shea butter. Now, this one is just the African shea butter. This is the one I use. I use different type of shea butters, but particularly this is the one they had at the beauty spot I went to. It works really good. I like it, so I'm good to go with that. But I use it in its raw form. Here it is in its raw form. So it's like a jar like that. I pick up the raw one. I take a couple of little Like, I'll take one piece and I'll break it up about this big. And I just take that oil, that actual raw shea butter, and rub it in my hands like this. Now, rubbing it in my hands is actually heating it. I don't know if you can see, it's going to start melting a little bit. It's going to rub it in the hand, it's going to heat it, and it's going to have shea, beautiful little shea butter all over my hands. I'm going to put this liquid gold in my hair. And my hair is going to be all happy. So see, as you can see now it's starting up, but you can see the shea butter all over my hands. I'm going to keep on rubbing it just a little bit more. Try to get it down here a little bit, good. Now, I'm taking longer now because for the all intents and purposes of filming this video, just so I can show you guys what I do. But usually on a day-to-day basis, this would not take this long. So now I've got all the shea butter melted into my hands, and I'm just going to kind of go over. My hair has been sitting down. The moisture has been sitting on my hair for my hair to drink it up. And now I'm going to lock that moisture into my hair by adding the shea butter into my hair. I'm going to rub some more. So, got a little bit there. Just going to kind of distribute it all across my hair. Get to the ends here. Make sure I get the back, and then I have to bring it all the way forward. Just bringing it forward. So I'm making sure everybody is going to get sealed. Okay? I'm just going to make sure I get those edges. Now, and I can feel the difference in your hair. At this point, you should be able to feel the water in your hair. You should actually feel your hair starting to fluff up. To feel like the actual hair strands are swelling. They should feel a little swelled, but that's a good thing because that means that that moisture in the hair is being absorbed into the shaft of the hair. You want to feel that. But you should also feel the texture of your hair should feel a little softer to the touch as well. So when you're putting it in your hair, you should feel a difference in before you put it in your hair and to where now, you should feel a difference in texture. The pliability of your hair, you should feel a little difference in that, and the softness of your hair. You should actually be able to feel that. So as you can see, like when I first started, my hair right now, it feels like a little bit like a little soft and spongy. Not really spongy, but really soft and pliable. And it's because it's taken in that moisture. This is just a nighttime treatment. So I'm just gonna like rub my scalp, make sure I get a nice massage look in there. Rubbing the back. Making sure to take care of the nape of your hair as well. A lot of times the nape of your hair gets neglected or pulled on or stressed out too much. You want to try to avoid that. Another thing that you want to avoid is scratching your scalp. When I say scratching your scalp, I mean with your nails. Like going in and scratching, like physically scratching your scalp. You don't want to do that. This is a habit. Scratch, scratch, scratch. You don't want to do that. When you're putting your fingers in your hair, when you're massaging your scalp, this is the motion that should be happening. You see, my nails are not bent in this way where I'm scratching. It should be this way. See, flat. Your tips of your palms should be flat. So you should be rubbing your hair like this. What you're doing is you're causing circulation in that particular area into your scalp. It is causing, whenever you're touching onto your different parts of your body, you are adding blood flow to it. So when you're rubbing on that particular area of your body, you're causing the blood to be flowing into that area. It's like a little rush. It's like a little mini massage for all your pores in your scalp. So it's really good to massage your scalp, but you don't want to scratch it with your nails. The reason you don't want to scratch it with your nails is because you do not want to cause abrasions into your scalp. Causing abrasions into your scalp is it's causing like little sores. It's going to cause a healing process to have to take place, which is causing damage to your hair and could put your hair into shock by having multiple little scars and scabs inside of your hair, and it's constantly putting your hair into a state of shock where it can't feel like it's working at its optimal. I can't even get this word out. Really? Okay, so your hair is not functioning at its highest capacity because it's going to send all needed resources to the wounds, to any wounds that you have. It's going to treat your wounds first, and it's going to do everything else last. So when you're scratching your head and you're causing these little tiny abrasions that your hair is going to treat first rather than allowing it to take in the moisture that you're trying to put in. So no scratching, no scratching. This is my night routine. I've added that in. Now I'm actually going to go back. I've talked about the shea butter. I've added that in there. I'm going to also back it up a little bit more with my best friend right here, Silk Remedy by Generic. Again, you can pick this product up at Sally's. I got it from Sally's. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Silk Remedy. So I just put like a quarter size because, you know, I got all this hair up in here. I'm going to put a quarter size, rub it together, and just, I kind of pat it through, and then I just rub my hands through it, through the back, a little bit more. I just said a quarter, it's more like a dime size. Okay. Who knows, you know, potato. Now, mind you guys, I have not combed out my beautiful coils. I haven't combed them out. I'm working through it, okay? I try not to comb them out as much. Not too much, like really on my wash days. Like today I did a wash day and I did a comb through and I combed my hair completely out to remove any tangles. So that was sufficient. Like I don't have a whole lot of tangles, as you can see. Like I'm combing through my hair. It has a little bit there, but there's not a lot of tangles. So I don't really need to do, I'm not going to be working with a comb because I don't really need to. I can just finger detangle anything that I need. And as you can see, I'm bringing the fingers up, but when it feels like it's a tangle or it's caught, I stop. I take my hands out and I pull back. Stop, take my hands out, and I'll keep going with the next step. And it will release itself, okay? So you don't need a comb. This is going to prevent breakage and allow you to retain the hair you have. That's the whole point. We want to retain the hair that we have as it's growing. We want to retain that new growth. Okay, so now I'm just going to, it's got a lot of moisture in it now. It feels good and moisturized, and it's already drying. So I'm happy the fact that it's drying, which is good. I'm just going to pull it back. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and style it for however I want to wear my hair for tomorrow, which I think I'm going to do a couple of little braids, wrap it up, and since it's drying more and more, it won't be so much shrinkage in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of, and I will be back. Okay, so now I'm all done. I've put my hair in some little braids that I want for tomorrow. And when I take it down tomorrow, I'll be all good to go. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put my sleep cap on. I'll put this baby right on top of there. And actually, you know what? Actually, wait. I need some bobby pins. Hold on. Okay, so I've kind of intertwined all of my braids over here in my little flat twist in the front. And I'm just going to secure them, actually down here. I did it that way so I can have them stretching while they're setting. And I'm just going to secure it with a bobby pin. Just so it'll stay a little flatter. And it won't move so much. There, so I see how it kind of laid flat right there. And let me get one more. Okay. And now I'm going to secure this one back a little bit. I just want to make it sort of lay flat. Okay. That's it, just so it doesn't like put these, hold on. A little clamp I can use. I'm gonna take these ones right here, just random plaits, twist out braids, whatever you grab a hold of. I just take it and kind of gather them together. Just because I'm stretching them, that's what I'm doing. This is for no other purpose but stretching them. Once I get it that way, I'm just gonna kind of pull it back. And I'll use a little clip, like a little double clip. Just slide it on in there. And now it's flat. Now all my hair is flat and the back's already flat, so I'm good to go with that. And now back to my little scarf. And take off this makeup. Good to scrub down. Shower and good night.